Hey guys, Steven here, Fanatic Perspective, emergency video, emergency phone call that turned into emergency video, Tran. What's
Yeah,
good?
what's going on, man? How you doing?
Bro, I had made my video for the night. If you guys haven't seen it, please go check out my thoughts on the spring or the Texas. I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. The Sark first scrimmage, whatever. It's out there. Go check it out. Link. How's Texas football look after Sark's first scrimmage? I think that's what it was. But there's new news. Of course, I post, I drop, we boo boo boo, and this Bijan video of this run. It's one play that Jay and Blue posted, and now it's gone viral amongst the Texas fan base. And Trey and I started texting each other, and I call you up, and how did the phone call go, Tran?
Hey, man, what's up? I'm watching your video. All right, turn that off. I gotta talk to you real quick. That's exactly how it went down. Yeah, forget all
Oh,
that.
forget all that. But don't forget it later. But guys, again, go check out the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's break down this play because there is so much to unpack with this leak clip, whatever you want to call it. So let's bring the play in, and we're gonna do something that we don't do too often on this channel, where we do some picture-in-picture stuff. But right now we're gonna go into the lab because Tran, there's so much to unpack here. So first off, what's our offensive line here? Because I think the first thing was with the blurriness is like who is who, right? So we see 11 and we see 5.
We
We
see
know this
Bijan,
is we see Angulau and Jarrett Wiley. This is the
Eric.
ones,
Yeah.
right? So offensively, this is the ones, right? So if we go from what we see is Casey, Bijan, Jarrett Wiley, Andre Carrick, 75 be Junior Angulau. I know from later that's Jake Majors. We see 78, so that's later on. That's
The only
Denzel
one
Okafor,
off is Jalen Garth.
Jalen Garth, right?
Yeah.
Who's rotating. They got, whether it's Christian Jones or Hook Finn or whoever. But right now, Jalen Garth is in there at left tackle. Now, on the outside, I saw 15 at the later in the play, so we'll say that's, I think, on the boundary that was Marcus Washington. And
He
so
comes in
this is the
motion, I think.
this is the first thing to unpack here, right? So as we get the play going, they're gonna do like the orbit motion type thing, like orbit motion, bubble RPO type stuff. They did this all the time at Bama with the other number 6. So let's pause it. So first off, same play we're used to seeing at Bama, right? But what the first thing I noticed, Tran, was the slot. This person who's the slot was Joshua Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't he been living on the outside in our old scheme? So if I was thrilled to see Joshua Moore in the slot, and I know there was some videos on IG of him cooking people in the slot a couple weeks ago, but that excites me just to start the play, Tran. But you
Yeah,
let me know where you
we've
want
been
me to
praying
go.
for him. We've been praying for him to get into the slot because we know he could break people. He could break people down one on one, especially if he's getting a running start. So seeing him already this early in the season taking over that spot, I'm extremely excited. But yeah, we can do we want to go over who's on defense that we kind of identified
Oh,
that we hope
good call.
that
So
we
yes. So the only other person we didn't name is, I believe, on the field side, it was Jordan Whittington was the other receiver. Now, defensively, we think this is Jet Bush,
yes,
right?
Anthony Cook,
Anthony Cook behind him, who will match up, I think, when the motion comes for the bubble.
Yep.
I believe this is Gorham
Warren
Welsh,
Walsh.
who's essentially going to be, for all intents and purposes, he's shaded over a little bit more. So, one tech, whatever you want to call it. Our 3 tech here, I think that's going to be Alfred Collins.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, I don't know. Is this Dorba? Who is this over here? I haven't been able to
I
ID that person. So if you
don't know.
guys know in the comments, let us know. I saw 2-9, so that'd be Hullaby here at
Yes.
backer. The other backer, I see maybe a 4. So is that Jalen Ford? Maybe his shirt is up, so
Yeah.
I
So
don't know
can't
who
really
this
tell.
is.
But
Can't tell.
that's
I think that's Jalen Ford.
Tyler Owens up top.
Tyler Owens is up top at boundary. So boom, that's the next thing, right? Everybody's talking about what? Tyler Owens is going to be playing linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are, and he's playing now. This play is going to be a zone to Bijan to the boundary. Here he is at boundary safety, right? So I and going back to the video I just made, I think he's going to be cross trained between the two. Correct me if I'm wrong later on down the road. And then backside, we see boundary corner coming over is Darian Dunn. And then the field corner, who'd you think it was? You think it was Jade on the other
Uh,
side? 2-3?
I think so. I think it was 2-3 that I saw.
Okay. And then who was field safety?
That was Schooler.
Schooler. That's right. Okay. Okay. So I think we got the defense covered. There's some people. I don't know if this is Jalen Ford or not. I don't know if this is Dorber or not. I don't know who my other outside backer is here. But this is pretty much the 2-4-5 Kwiatkowski thing where these two dudes are standing up. You got my two in the middle, two backers. We're rocking and rolling, right? Or the two dudes, four backers, and then my nickel, my safeties, and my corners. So anyway, play is RPO. Looks to me like a RPO orbit bubble screen, orbit bubble wide zone to the boundary. That's what this play looks like. So let's run it in its entirety. We're doing too much talking.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody set. Oh, Bijan. Mm. You see that lateral cut?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tran. All right, Tran. Go ahead, man. Give me your thoughts all the way through.
So I want to start off with the person who was called out earlier this week by the coach. Was Denzel Okafor. Starts off with a fantastic block on the linebacker who's coming in. Pause right here. Looks like there might be a little bit of a hold on. Is that Angelau on Gorm Walsh? Maybe a little bit of a hold.
Maybe.
But
Big 12 refs.
right here, whoever's supposed to be reading that little gap right there should make that tackle. Because it doesn't look like Carrick is actually getting up to the block right there. So if you play a little bit more right there, he missed that tackle pretty bad. Then right here, Mr. Brennan Schooler.
Hey, but he got on his horse.
Yes, he did. And which brings me to a final conclusion. One more of those, Mr. Schooler, against Mr. Bijan, your scholarship is pooled, sir.
Whoa, you're not rewarding hustle out here, Tran?
I'll reward it by not pulling it right now, but you gotta leave. That's the guy you don't touch during the off season.
Oh,
That's the
Tran
guy you
said
don't touch.
don't touch
Don't
the
touch him.
merchandise.
Yes.
Don't touch the merchandise, sir. I appreciate it. Hey, we know you can run, okay? And we know. Hey, but coach, to Brendan Schooler's defense, they told us to run through the ball. It's full contact.
I get
Sorry,
that.
coach. Told us to
I
run
get
through
that.
the ball.
I get that. But yeah, no, I like the pursuit by him honestly because a better man would have just gotten broken off right there.
I mean, it's great. It's refreshing to see him running like this with no knee brace on. I wish he could run like that on the 9 routes last year.
See right there, that him getting turned around like that and having to circle around and actually catch up to an athlete like Bijan, that's impressive.
What happened to Jordan Whittington up top? Did he block anybody?
No, he didn't get there.
Okay,
He didn't get upfield.
that's okay. Alfred Collins, I'm not sure what was happening here, because for Jalen Garf to get his hands on him like that, I need him to get down in the gap a little bit more, personally, and squeeze that. Anthony Cook, I mean, did what he could in pursuit. Marcus Washington's over here. So that's good hustle. Marcus Washington, by the way, shout out to him because he blocked his ass off in the Colorado bowl game. That'll get you some more snaps. But yeah, internet's going crazy over this one play. It's really impressive.
Hey, what's the deal with Texas and all this money and they can't get an HD camera?
This was not for our eyes. Look at my man Jake Majors though. He is getting busy over here, bro. Look at my center. He's gonna get busy right here, man. Come down.
Ooh, hits the dual block and then pops up and hits the linebacker. I like it.
Yeah. Marcus Washington's hustling. This is a good look on tape. He didn't really touch anybody, but I mean, I like it. Yeah, this play is going to be rewound so many damn times because we just want to taste.
And I know we were giving Whittington a bunch of crap about not running up, but honestly, right here as a receiver, you think he's down.
Yeah.
And then he pops back out.
Yeah.
And then he pops back out. And you're like, oh crap, I gotta get a field. That's what.
But you know what the lesson is if you're Andre Coleman or Standry or whoever, Andre Coleman in this case. Play's never dead when Bijan Robinson's on the field.
Keep playing until you see him down.
Play is never dead when this guy's on the field. So just take note of that. Yeah, we're gonna be rewinding this all day long as Texas fans. We had to make an emergency video about this because we got to see, okay, in this case at least, what the coaches are looking at in terms of ones versus twos. Joshua Moore playing a particular position, Tyler Owens still being at the boundary safety position as of Saturday. Please keep in mind, guys, this is as of April 10th. But yeah, it was a fun little film sesh. Jet Bush trying to get over here, Hustle Tonics.
I agree with you right there. Is that Alfred Collins?
Yes, I think so. I don't know.
I agree with you. It could be Vernon Broughton too because he's 45 and it's all blurry. But you can't get blocked like that. Guy taking a terrible angle and getting on the reach. Yeah. Getting underneath you.
Yeah, this zone, he's got to come. Yeah, and then too many guys just getting held up. PK is gonna have a field day with this, and I know a lot of people are gonna look at this and say, oh, we should be worried about the alignments. It's gonna be like Orlando's defense. Now, this isn't This isn't Coburn and the big boys in there. All right?
I'd rather see this now because this gives you a coaching opportunity.
Absolutely, and this is good for Hullaby and whoever this is right here. It could even be Marcus Tillman. Who knows? I don't know who this is right here. I don't know if Marcus Tillman's already working back. But guys, where are your eyes taking you? And look, number 5 is the best running back in the country, possibly, hopefully. Number 5 is amazing. There's not a lot of people that can do this and run through this and then accelerate across the field like that. I mean, this is as much Bijan Robinson and Jake Majors as anything else, So fun clip for everybody to dissect. But Tran, I had to, we had to get on here and chop it up real quick. Make sure y'all.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Don't ever, Schooler, if you hurt Bijan.
He said,
you will never be able to show your face on the 40 acres.
Hey, but I need you to do that to Breece Hall, though.
Yes, please.
And Kennedy Brooks. Get them up out of there. First off, make the tackle the first time. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be ideal. That'd be ideal. But it was fun to see a little practice clip. I'm sure they spend so much time on it, every single one of these plays, and you know, breaking it down and the meticulous detail that the staff is putting in. And these kids are working really, really hard. I love the effort by many of the guys we saw in this clip. But guys, Tran, any other words you want to share? It's good to see you and hear your voice, brother.
It's always good, but I really do like the fact that we're seeing runs get busted out in between the tackles, as opposed to using our speed on the outside. So that's really refreshing for us to see that so early in the season. Once again, not our number one, not our ones going against ones, but still, it's a confidence booster for this young line.
Agreed. All right, y'all. We'll be back. More to come. Lot to break down. I'm sure maybe some more plays will leak. I don't know, but let us know how you thought of our little quick fan-led film sesh of the video that they just treated us with. If you enjoyed it, if you want to see more, if you don't want to see this ever again, let me know.
Texas, get some HD cameras too. Come on now. You're better than that.
Chris Del Conte's on it. Don't worry. Del Conte's on it. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Horns always up.